Exploring the Unpleasant Business of Passing On by Tom Cease. Death. No one really wants to think about the end of their life. Nobody really wants to dwell on it. But as in all times past, people that we know and love continue to die or pass on all around us, and this presents new challenges. Life after death. Is there life after death? Most forms of religion focus on some form of life after death, or a promise or a hope of things to come. As a Christian, I believe in hope and a promise for a life after death. But the focus on life after death is not unique to just religion. Death after life. The reality is that in most cases, death occurs after a long or longish life. We now live lives where the complexity of living in the real world blends with the virtual world, and they intertwine daily. I work virtually every day, but also have live interactions with clients as well. The challenge of living. The real challenge begins for those that remain behind and are living while trying to attempt to piece together what their loved one left behind. In the past, we had photo albums and movies for memories. Now, these memories are not only hidden on hard drives, but in social platforms and cloud drives across the internet. Documentation. Some people are forward-thinking and have time to create documentation regarding the people and businesses they interact with online and how they go about establishing secure communications or connections. They will take the time to document usernames, passwords, and sites for things like banks, shopping, and social sites. Browsers. Many people elect instead to allow their internet browsers like Chrome, Firefox, and Microsoft Edge to manage their passwords for them. Each of these browsers allows the user to store passwords. These browsers also have a history of all the sites that the person visited, and this can be a clue as to how often they invested time in these sites. Software and services. There are software and services that specialize in collecting this information and presenting it in an easy way for the survivors to digest and navigate as needed. This can be helpful for the families and friends who survive and continue to live. Me. I know people that can offer these services and can help you find a person's electronic virtual legacy and preserve it. I'd be happy to help you connect with them. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my days on this side of the soil reminiscing about times both good and bad. And when I ascend to my home beyond the sky and they plant my remains below the earth, I will have done my best. Feel free to follow my ramblings at the links listed below.